concerned about taking this off. This is just screws. It's just a plate, just like a like a plate that you take, from
the
outlet cover, exactly. Only it's got a lot more power in it. Blah blah blah. It's more important to not lose the screws, and also, you don't want when you get the screws off, you don't want the plate to fall down because it will do that, and it can knock the breakers off and turn them off. So, always.
Hold on to it.
Keep it. There it is. You see how I did that? Mm-hmm. When you go to put it back on, you're gonna open it, right?
And then go down.
No, just put it on gently. Right, firm, right? Now hold it. See, the screws are never aligned, so you gotta move it around a little bit. And do the tops. Let's just pick a breaker. That one, right? That's the breaker that's a mess. Okay, so that's this one, right? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna pull, right? See how I put my thumb and my whole hand here, my thumb here?
Yeah.
The breaker's off. There's no electricity involved, right? Oh, a little bit. So then, you want a flathead screwdriver usually. Is it getting frustrating already?
No, it just got scary.
No, don't trust me. This is not scary. That's scary. All right, so you're gonna look. There's no electricity here. This is there. Those two bars. Mm-hmm. That's the electricity. Oh my God!
What?
This one should be going to there. See, they've done. This is illegal. This is completely illegal. What they've done, jumping it over like that, and with a 12 gauge wire. Wow, I'm in shock. I really am.
Yeah, maybe I should send this part of this video to the landlord.
Yes, because this is fucking insane. Why isn't there power? This power leg should be going up and around into here. No, this apartment only has one. Every apartment's supposed to have two legs. Mm-hmm. Two legs. It's called legs. Two power sources. We only got one, and then they jumped it over.
Electrical. I'm trying to ask for your expertise in what you think the problem is.
Well, the problem is that for some reason, in the 3 apartments that I've inspected, there is half the power that's coming up.
And what does that mean to you as an electrician?
That means that there's a
I'll find out what it means to me as a landlord when I ask my electrician. I just want to hear from you.
Well, it's not up to code.
Okay. What is the code?
3, you should have a 110 line. You should have 2 110 lines coming up from the basement. Mm-hmm. And you only got one. And then you got a minuscule wire jumping it over. So you got a jumper cable that's coming between, that's making it a fake 210.
Okay. I'm listening to what you're saying. And then I don't understand the part where you don't call the office. And let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
While I have you, what gives you the right or the balls or the entitlement?
It's called common safety. I'm checking on this. I live in an apartment. I need to know if it's safe. That's what gives me the balls. What gives you the balls to call me and fucking harass me like this? You know what this is called? Harassment, brother.
Yeah.
Safety, man. I want to make sure these apartments are safe.
It's common safety to find a problem which you determine could be a problem.
It's 1 week I found this problem. What do you want me to do? Call a fire department? You want me to call a fire department?
I would rather you not touch anything.
Okay.
And call the management. Let me talk to my tenant, please. Can I?
Hello.
If you have a leak in the faucet, then you call me and I fix it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have something wrong with your window, you don't go to other people's windows and look at their windows. You call management and we fix it. The same goes with electrical. Okay?
Okay.
Now I'm going to talk to you because he got a little bit, riled up and all that.
Well, it's kind of late on a weeknight, but okay, go ahead.
In 40 years, nobody takes off an electrical panel box and looks inside and says, there's a problem. If he is an electrician, which I don't know he is, I'll take his word for it, but we'll ask for some credentials, that's for sure. Is him going into other apartments and putting his hands on things in other apartments.
Well, I think he was trying to determine the extent of the building violation before.
Okay, so let me take that statement and say why.
Well,
why is he putting on himself the determination of checking every apartment?
all right. Well, the bottom line is this: it's an unsafe electrical panel.
I don't know that. You see,
All right.
said
Well,
it,
you should determine whether or not that's the case and fix it.
I will.
Okay.
That's why I'm calling you.
Okay.
At 10 o'clock at night.
And I don't want it to be animosity. You've been with us a long time. You're a good tenant. We're good with each other.
Uh-huh.
We made during the pandemic. We're good. The only reason that I'm going to make an arrangement with you to have an electrician come in and take a look at it
Mm-hmm.
is because I called you.
Okay.
I don't care how dangerous you think it is. I'm going to send an electrician over there.
Good. Good. So, in your opinion, you're an electrician? He's an electrician.
He's an electrician.
And his opinion
I'm
is-
the foreman.
In his opinion, this is to code?
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, this is to New York City code?
Yes, we do.
I mean, it's
What else I can
it's
tell
an
you?
old apartment. It's not a new apartment. If you do the complete
You
renovation,
really need a complete
then it's different
apartment.
story. But
And the one leg that's just taped off here, this one?
you have only 110, but you don't have a
Are you
problem.
here?
As long as it's legal.
Only thing is you can't have a 220 air condition.
Yeah.
If you want to buy the 220 air condition, then you need
I need.
a different story.
How come it's not 220?
Yeah, like I said, if you
It won't
don't
be a
have
problem.
if the breaker they're not tripping or anything,
Yeah.
if you have a power.
As long as you got power, right?
But of course, also you're not allowed to open up the panel because you have to call the super, you have to call here, make sure, because otherwise they're
Call
gonna
the
say
office.
you guys responsible for it,
Now you touch
I'm
it.
always-
Now you
I
touching
can
it. You
always
open it.
Yeah.
That's your responsibility.
Why you wanna go to
and
that?
you tell
You
the
just
and you
tell
tell the
him,
office you
whatever.
open the panel and you see the wiring. You're in part of that. If anything problem, I just let you know now. You're in a part of that.
Well, what possible problem could be caused by opening the panel?
And that's
You
the
can get
question.
hurt.
If you get hurt, who's going to be responsible?
Okay, nobody got hurt.
I know, but I'm saying.
Thank
It's
God.
electricity
Thank
is
God. I
dangerous.
can tell you
You
that.
know, like,
I see. Just in theory, if you open
That's
it.
why he have the management. That's why he have the electrician and the license.
if everybody open
All
up the
that
panel,
stuff. And
you will put me out of the business too.
We're just checking your work. It's not your work. You say you didn't do it, so.
I listen. If something happened, like
no,
You can say
right away I
whatever.
check in the office. I say, how long this job it was on, works, and all that stuff. And it's like,
1990 or something?
10 years, 2010.
But he has a pretty good wiring. It's not like that old wire,
It's
right? It's not that old wire like.
No, the question is,
no,
why
it's
was
not.
it even wired so well, but not done with 220?
You have to upgrade the service downstairs.
You have to update the service downstairs. Okay, well. You think Con Edison is okay with this?
To upgrade the service, then the Can Edison also they need to bring, and then everything needs to be upgraded. But trust me, it's a lot of buildings like this.
Expensive, yeah.
Not only that. I say it's a lot of buildings like this,
You ever seen a building like that?
Never.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's so trust me.
Never.
What do you
45
what do you
years.
mean never?
45 years in New
that
York
mean-
City, I've never seen that in my
You
life.
shut it off. Go shut it off. This apartment. Shut it off.
Electric.
Shut it off. And wait for me. I'm gonna call you 2 minutes to turn it back on. Okay? Stay. Just stay.
You never work in old buildings, so you don't see it how's the electric there.
He's worked in way older buildings than this.
He say I never seen it, so that mean he didn't know anything about the old buildings. Of course, because if you see the old building and you work electric and all that stuff, you see what kind of wires is there. You know.
How long you been doing this?
That
Huh?
How long you been doing electric?
For 2000.
2000. So you've seen a lot of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. In New York
This
City.
is wars.
In New York
This
City.
is. That's what I took a picture, and I'm
Some
so,
people,
and
they
I'm
have-
so happy I see
Some
this.
people they have only one breaker for all apartment.
For whole apartment, one breaker,
Yeah, because before, remember,
and it the fuses, not the second
now
breaker.
the new appliances they pull in a lot of power. But before the microwave, it was not like this big. The microwave it was like this big. You know, the fridge too. Now they have a huge fridge, dishwasher. You know, the electric stove. You know.
And you
That's
can't
why we
handle
upgrade
with
now. You
one
have to like
fuse.
upgrade it. And I spoke with the Karen guy, and then he says, I don't know how they're gonna do it because they don't have enough power. You know.
Oh, the connect, he have to change all in the street to bring the big wires to feed. Please be careful where you touch it. And I'm just telling you honestly.
No.
Now,
appreciate it.
now everybody knows you touch it, you look at it. And I don't want something happen. God forbid something happen.
I appreciate that.
You in. I'm just telling you. Anything happens, just nothing happens to you. That's why you got all insurance. That's why you got everything. You don't have to worry about it.
We appreciate that.
You know what I mean? You're not just only you one tenant here. You know, it's
That's what we're
all
concerned
buildings
about.
and stuff. But you save, I can tell you 100%. I can tell you that. Because I see the new wiring.
Yeah, if especially if the breaker they're not tripping, like you're not overload.
No.
You know. So.
Yeah, overloaded.
How many circuit breakers? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, right? Wow, okay. That's
So
right.
that means there's a lot
That's
of
all
separate lines.
Separate lines. That's why he's not getting too much weight in the one circuit breakers. If you got 2 circuit breakers, forget about it. You can't even put it on AC. We just tripping. You need something, call the office.
Oh yeah, of course.
Call, tell Super is gonna be tell the office, or you guys call the office if you need anything.
We appreciate it.
Be careful.
Okay, you got it.
I don't wanna get you hurt.
I wouldn't want to hurt.
You know what I mean?
Thanks a lot.
Alright, yeah.
Ciao, guys. You're going to get it.
You think that was a threat?